New from 88 Films and number 80 in the Italian collection is Ark of the Sun God on 4K UHD. I was genuinely excited about this one because I love Italian knockoff movies, which sometimes can be more exciting, more fun than their counterparts. This one is aping Indiana Jones and it is super fun. Directed by Antonio Margheriti, released in 1984. This is just, well, highly entertaining is the best way to put it. We meet our hero Rick Spear, played by David Warbeck, a kind of thief, cat burglar, oozing charm, loves to just woo the ladies, and he gets kind of put up to a job by his friend, played by John Steiner, a backer who decides that he's the man to help find this staff of Gilgamesh.
Can I thank you for it right now, please?
30 minutes and counting.
Please, Rick.
29 minutes and 30 seconds.
Meow.
They've got some clues on how they're going to get there, and they just have to kind of track down the gold, live a rich life, good days. But of course there's bad guys involved. A group of people are watching our Rick Spear character. They're following him about. They understand the plan that's happening and they want part of it. They want this treasure for themselves, and they'll stop at nothing, no matter how incapable, no matter how moronic they act, no matter how just imbecilic they are. They will try everything to stop Rick Spear and never quite manage it. Because you know why? Because the guy is cooler than cool.
Have a nice trip.
I loved Ark of the Sun God, and there's a lot of things about it that I really did like. I was expecting a globe-trotting treasure hunting. You don't really kind of get that. You have basically one location, and then we kind of move to the desert looking for the next big location. And that's fine, because what I get in between that is a varying array of characters that I really loved. Beetle, for instance, the kind of man that he meets in Turkey who kind of leads him towards the treasure that he's going for, is a little bit of a duplicitous character, but he's kind of fun and always energetic. The way he jumps into almost everything is just hilarious. Like, for some reason, dancing at the start of it, even though he's got a kind of bald head and long hair, it's kind of plastered to his head because he's drenched in sweat, but he looks like he's having a great time, and I'm having a great time watching him, so it's all good.
John Travolta of Istanbul.
Antonio Margheriti uses a lot of miniatures in this film, and they are done fantastically well. I really loved them in this one. There are two particular chases in this that are done using miniatures, and they're just so wonderful, creative, fun, dynamic, adding a little bit of scope to the movie where they didn't have the budget to do it. And you know what? It delivers a whole heap of charm as well. Yes, you can kind of tell they're miniatures, but they're really well done, and they're prolonged as well. It adds a sense of grandiose to the film. The Ark of the Sun God is always going to be a rip-off of Indiana Jones, and it's never going to quite match those movies, but that's fine. It doesn't have to. It is a fun, engaging 90-minute thrill ride where we get to follow fun characters, solve puzzles, defeat the bad guys, and try and win the treasure. And it's funny along the way. The characters are endearing. The special effects are really interesting and fun as well. Great creative use of those miniatures, which I just absolutely adored. And yeah, the Ark of the Sun God was a real treat. I thoroughly enjoyed sitting down to this one.
There's a mountain with a strange shape, like a swastika. Yeah, look at it. If Hitler had seen that, he would have made this desert his domain.
As for the transfer, it looked fine. I am by no means an expert, but to my eyes, I didn't really notice any issues with it. If you spot any, let me know in the comment box below. As always, let's dive in and have a look at the extras on this disc. Here we are in the disc for Ark of the Sun God. Let's go to the special features. First up, we've got a commentary with Italian genre film experts Eugenio Ercolani and Troy Howarth. We have Assembling the Ark, 21 minutes 36 seconds, talking to the assistant director, the editor, all about the film, how it came about and some of the choices made. And we have Sketches and Credits, which is 17 minutes 50 seconds, where they talk to the production designer about a bunch of stuff, particularly this one and the special effects on it. And that's made me super excited to check out Star Crash at some point, which they touch upon and show clips from. On top of that, there is a 16-page booklet with a couple of good essays in it. The Italian blockbuster talking about Margheriti and his output in the 80s, and one about John Steiner as well. There is an A3 poster with this, with that stunning cover art as well, and that's a limited edition extras for this disc. So there we have it, Ark of the Sun God. I like it. It's something a little bit different in the Italian range, not going for the easy horror, but still hitting the mark of all that Italian goodness that I love. A little bit of cheesiness, a little bit of knockoff material. Fun, engaging. I enjoyed the time sitting watching this, and I feel that the extras really enhanced it as well. I recommend this one. One that I will go back to a few times, I feel. Hits all the boxes for me. I would love to know your thoughts on the Ark of the Sun God. Let me know in the comment box below whether you loved it, hated it, just found it to be completely average. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box below. We can have a discussion about it. Let other people know more than just my opinion on this one. There is more content up here if you want to see more of my stuff. In the description box below are links to the Patreon, the membership program, manvfilm.com, all ways in which you can support me. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time on Man v Film.